All right, y'all. Wait a minute. It's a sin and a shame. Wait a minute. I got to put something on my feet because I done cut on some thorny stuff back here. And I need some protection. Okay, so we got some new developments around here. Lord, you done got you a 40. You happen to pig and slop. So do anything look different over here, y'all? So that dead camellia, I went on, pulled it out. This camellia was in the back. I'm gonna tell you why I moved it. So that one got red flowers that look like roses. This one got pink and white flowers. I did not know that, and I saw 2 flowers on it back here. And that magnolia used to sit right here. Don't mind that beer bottle. I dug that up along with all them bricks, all that wood. It's so much stuff in my yard, y'all. It's like a treasure hunt when you dig. But anyway, it was sitting right there, and it more or less was in the way anyway. And then this is my gardenia that I'm going to prune some. It has gotten completely and totally out of control. So I'm going to prune it back a lot. And then hopefully that'll promote some new desirable growth. It's also some privet in there. I want to get that out of there. It's a lot of honeysuckle in here too. A lot of the honeysuckle going to get cut off. This was the one place that I used to let my honeysuckle grow. This was some type of, I don't even know what, but its roots had overshadowed the camellia's roots, and it was just shading it out. I mean, just smothering it out. So it wasn't nothing important, so I cut it out and pulled. And I had to get, like I said, the camellia roots was up under it, so that camellia is putting on new growth already, and I just moved it 2 days ago. So, but really, that ain't what this video is about. I wanted to come out here and show y'all. I wonder if these gonna bloom this year. All of these are daffodils. If you can see the tall stuff, I know it's all green, but if you can see, last year these suckers bloomed. They were pretty too. But anyway, what I came out here to show y'all was the graft. So I did one graft on the big tree, and we got some decent light, so hopefully I can show y'all. Come on, camera. And I tell you, this stuff will make you cuss. What you get this equipment for if it don't work? I really don't understand. Okay, that's much better. Can y'all see that? See that little bud there? So it's done busted through the paraffin. So I'm pretty sure that graft has taken. Okay? So that's one out of, I don't know how many grafts I did, but that's called a Korean giant pear. That's the only pear graft that I did. I ordered that, and I think I got maybe 4 cuttings or maybe 3 cuttings, but I was able to cut them in half and get two grafts out of each one. So the rest of the pear grafts are over here, and I'm gonna try to get y'all in. I don't know if y'all can see that, but you see that bud? It's busting out. On the bottom side, it's a bud busting out, but I dare not try to get that. I'm still trying to be careful. I'm pretty sure these have taken, but I don't know how. Can y'all see that one? How that bud has busted out of the paraffin? So I'm still trying to be real gentle with these grafts, because even though the stuff is flowing through, did I show y'all this one already? See that one? That one has busted through already. See, I need to quit doing that. I'm moving it, and I don't need to move it. I got it in there just where I want it, and then I'll come along and mess it up. So anyway, and then this one up here, I see it kind of busting out right there. So all of these grafts on the pear seem to have taken. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 over there. So yeah, I must have got 3 pieces of that. On this one, I got a red flesh apple called Pendragon, and I cut it in 3 pieces and grafted. Now the apple is very slow to wake up, because y'all can just see a few little places where the blooms. My apple is always very slow to wake up. I redid this graft today. I noticed I had the buds going the wrong way. The buds need to face up, the same way how they grow on the tree. I'm trying to find some buds. See here? See how the buds point that way? You know, see here how the bud points, you know, away from the tree? I had this upside down. Because it's got this grafting tape on it, it doesn't dry out, so I was able to just recut the end, recut this, and put it back together and put grafting tape back on it. So we're gonna see if that one take that. It should take now that I have it the right way, because I noticed two specific grafts that had not done anything on this apple tree, because like I said, this apple tree is starting to push. Because you see there, this bud has busted out, but you can see this one very clearly that it's come through. There's even a little green on that one. Same thing down here. It's a little less conspicuous, but can you see it's split? So it's splitting the parafilm where this bud is. You see that hole? You see where this bud is? You see that hole? So it's splitting the parafilm, opening it up. So the buds are swelling. This one, I noticed, didn't take either. And I noticed that this one had the graft had kind of pulled apart. So I just undid it, and when I looked at the cut didn't look good at all. It looked all brown and dry, like it was trying to heal over, like this was trying to heal to itself and that was trying to heal. So I recut both ends and put it back together. So hopefully it will take now. I'm pretty sure it will. This one you can tell for sure that it's, so both of those buds are opening there. I have some grafts over here. This looks like it's swelling. That one has busted through. I'm gonna try to get over to this other side, and I've been trying to be more careful when I come through here. I don't even walk through here anymore because my I don't want to knock anybody that knows anything about persimmons. Your persimmons put on these little bitty leaves, but right behind them is going to be flowers. So if you knock those leaves off, the flowers won't come. I'm trying to see if I see any flowers yet. I don't, but sir, Lord have mercy. Be exposing yourself for the people. So this one over here, I see a little split there. It looks like that bud is about to burst out. It's some buds on the other side, and like I said, I don't want to bother these too much because they're not healed so to the point where they don't wiggle. This one is bursting, that one's bursting. So it looks like a lot of these grafts I did are taking, which is a good thing. I cut the top off of that because this part here, see how it's green? But that is indeed dead at the end. So that was going to eventually fall off. So I just went ahead and cut it off to save some time, energy, and effort. The peach, the flowers are for the most part done. These pink parts will fall off here in a minute, but I'm going to leave them alone. Excuse me. I showed y'all this in a previous video, how this one had budded out. I think that bud's going to pop out too in a minute. They gave me one peach cutting, and I cut it in threes. So a lot of times when you get cuttings, they're long enough for you to cut them in three. They really want for you to have like 2 to 3 buds on each one. Sometimes if you have too many buds, it's too stressful on the cutting, because the cutting is the cambium layers are trying to fuse together and heal. And then it's also trying to push growth. So if you have too many buds, it really just, hold on y'all, I broke a nail. It really just makes it to where instead of the graft taking and the cambium layer fusing, it has too many buds and all that opens up and it just dries out the cutting. And once the cutting is dry, there's no hope for it. It's just like almost like rooting something. You want to make sure that your cuttings stay nice and hydrated, because you need water for those to really take. This one looks like some of the buds are swelling, but I really can't tell. Like I said, this was my most, I was the least confident on that particular graft. All the rest of these grafts, I felt, just kind of mediocre about. This one, the buds are swelling. It's one at the tip, one here, one here. And there's one over there too. They're swelling, but they haven't burst through yet. So I feel okay about that one too. So yeah, as far as my grafting, as of right now, it's looking good. I'm not gonna call it a success until some of these things like really fuse together and you can't move them anymore. When it comes to air layering, grafting, and things of that nature, when you're dealing with cambium layers and the bark, like those type of where you're manipulating things like that, whether you're grafting or air layering is similar if you think about it, because you're cutting that bark away and you're scraping that, you're severing that cambium layer, and the cambium layer is your growth layer. So it's gonna do one or two things. When you graft, if you put other cambium layer next to it that's in the same family, i.e. apple to apple, pear to pear, peach to peach, stone fruit to stone fruit. A peach is a stone fruit, but anyway, when you do that, the cambium layer is going to want to do two things once it's severed. If you put another cambium layer right up next to it, in the sense of a graft, it's going to want to heal into those two cambium layers are going to want to fuse together and heal together. But if you sever it and do it like you're doing in an air layer, the cambium says, okay, well, this top part of this still has leaves, it's still doing photosynthesis, so I need to try to push roots because I don't have any cambium layer. My cambium layer has been separated. That's why they tell you to scrape all the green away. That's the cambium layer. So you want to scrape all that away, and then that way that cambium layer doesn't just sit there and continue to do what it's been doing, which is feed off of the tree. It says to itself, okay, I need to make roots, because if I don't make roots, everything above me is going to die. Okay, so just take your time with that and know that it takes a long time. It's not a short period. I think I grafted these on 2.5-3 weeks ago. I'm just now starting to see, like within the last few days, I'm starting to see some progress with this. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on here and tell y'all that and show y'all that. And if you have any questions, you can put them in the comment section. I'll try to answer them. I'm not a grafting guru. I just know how it works. It's not rocket science, but like I said, if you got any questions, if I can't answer them, I will answer them, and I will keep y'all updated on this grafting journey, because henceforward I see myself doing a lot more grafting. Even if I buy the lot next door, I should say when I buy the lot next door. When I buy that, I plan on putting many more trees on there, but at the same time, I still don't have 20 acres. So I'll be doing a lot more grafting so that my trees have more variety. So if you wonder what's a good reason to graft, if you don't have a lot of space, buy one apple tree and graft 15 varieties onto it. You get what I'm saying? And you'll have 15 different kind of apples that you can pick from, or test or trial and see if you even like them. If you don't like them, cut the limbs off, more limbs grow. You know, don't be afraid to experiment with your trees, especially if they're nice and mature like this. I did not want to experiment with these trees when they were very, very small, because I don't want to take the chance of losing them. But I don't think I'm going to lose them now. I do what I need to do to keep disease off of them, and try my best to keep pests off of them the best that I can. So, and that includes squirrels. But but yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that, because I've been making some headway out here on that. So till next time, see you guys later.